I'm tired.
Ideal woman. For KWACH or for a man?
Urembo bila akili ni kama githeri njahe tu, cannot help anyone.
Wewe, mimi ni virgin.
Yeah, shanga Makena kwani
mimi ni director na watch movies.
When I write for Kingori, it's a very different show. Yes, type yangu. Yes, type yangu. AICY all the.
Unalala nje bro. Mr. Kwa. Haya.
Kama umeona gani lakini?
Nani amekwambia sikuenda hizo maandamano?
How did the real baby mama take up the situation?
Don't ask me those questions. All those questions will be answered on Glow Up with Makena, going on live when? This Wednesday. Wednesday.
Hi guys, how are you doing? Karibuni sana to Glow Up with Makena. As always, this is where we bring you the cream, Della creams, and this is where your wishes are my command. Karibuni sana. This is our favorite spot yetu, yes. Bavaria Gardens, located at Karuna Close, hapa Westlands. So wadau, mmetafuta umse, tulimtafuta last time tukamwestia the whole day. So tumemtafuta tena because why not? And he's such a sweetheart, you know. Yan baby daddy mtiaji pale. You guys think he doesn't smile? So for once, he'll be laughing over here because who is Makena? Makena is happiness. You know what I mean? And that's what I bring you guys. So yes, drum rolls for the multi-talented, complete package.
Hey.
TV presenter.
Hey.
Actor.
Hey.
And he's actually a lead actor in an amazing show called Chaguo. Iko pale Netflix. Yani tumefika mimi nimeketi na mtu wako Netflix. Wadau. Make it cool. Mama, I made it. Wow. And drum rolls for the amazing baby daddy.
Hey. Naweza kukutuma kwa wazazi because they have a hard time trying to grasp what it is that I do. So venye umepiga CV, at least wanaweza nipa heshima kidogo. They'll be like, lakini so he's an important person. Then I'm like, no, usimwambie important because pesa.
Black tax.
Hi. I'm so happy to be here again. Again.
I'm sorry.
Again. No, let's every day. Mimi you call kesho unipigie tena.
Tutakuja tu tucheze game.
Yeah, kidogo you're like, kwani KWACH umekuwa host?
We should actually share this one.
Yeah, we can.
Yes, so if you're watching these episodes without subscribing, guys, you're hurting my feelings. Please subscribe. Umesikia? Thanks. Aya, Nick, tunakujua kama ni KWACH ati KWACH. Jesus. KWACH, tunakujua pale The Trend, tunakujua pale kwa wewe na AICY. Ni AICY ama ni AICY kabla ningoe? AICY. Yes. Pale wewe na AICY uko baby daddy, yani Marcus unakuanga mtiaji. Marcus unakuanga mtiaji. Umeacha nani wapi? Umeacha mtoto wapi kwanza?
Kama kuna mtu akwangi mtiaji in that relationship ni mimi. Marcus is a chill guy. Yeye tu ni anapitia the drama of life, the drama of co-parenting, and yeye ndiye anapelekwa mbio. But you know, what I also realized is when you're in a toxic relationship, sooner or later you start becoming toxic as well.
So this is
kidogo kwa degree ya mtu wa kawaida. Because you know ukicheza kwa matope sana, guess what point sasa wewe pia ni mchafu. So ukipatana na mtu mwenye ni msafi, then it starts being unaweza mchafua pia wewe. So yeye ataanza kusema yeye ataona wewe ndio mchafu. So a toxic person
ujioni uko toxic.
Ukiwa toxic until you meet someone else and then they're like
Have you left our baby?
Our baby's home. Chilling.
Relaxing.
Shule. Tiagasili nini kidogo but yeah.
Is run real in real life?
What do you think?
You tell us. We are here to hear from the horse mouth. This same here say Makena alisema hapo the confirmations.
Ryan ako nyumbani chilling. No, but for sure Ryan in our context is a fictional character. But yeah, kuna Ryan mahali. And then I always find it very interesting when there's so many parents who are reaching out and they're telling us ebu mtuambie kama Ryan ni ukweli, not because that we are interested like fans, but because we want a business partnership. Mimi niko na mtoto hapa, anaweza kuwa huyo Ryan. Kama hamna Ryan.
Interesting. Now he has confirmed hana Ryan. It's a fictional one. Maybe Acha nizae kwanza alafu nikupe run.
Yeah. Sintangoja sana.
Kumbe unajua. Aya sasa, so where were you brought up? Now we're here to know, guys, we're here to know the person behind Baba Ryan, yeah? So who are you in real life? Umezaliwa wapi? Which schools did you go to? Where did you grow up?
The person behind is called Nicholas KWACH Ouma Ongio Okech. Yeah, it's you know, when you come from the areas I come from, we are comprehensive. We are compound. We are what's that? Give me the other word. Sky. I don't want to look bad in front of my home people.
Whatever, I don't know. Whatever it is.
Yeah, but I was born in back then it was still a district. Siaya district. Na tuko na chakula, na tuko na maji, na tuko na you know?
Guys, phones sijakuwa mchoyo. Sponsored by
this is why kumbe you know you'll make these people judge me that ati kumbe this is why I come to the show every day, because they offer drinks, they offer food, they offer but if this is the way nitakuja daily. So yeah, born in Siaya. Siaya used to be a district before the provincial administration ikafanyiwa ile kitu Kalas. So now Siaya is a county. Siaya, actually the Siaya, you know there is Siaya the county, then there is Siaya the town, which is within. It's like Nyeri in Nyeri County, or Nairobi in Nairobi County. So yeah, I was born in Siaya District Hospital. But Kwetu is now a different district. It's Game constituency. Game constituency is like within Siaya County, but it's now a constituency on its own. So yeah, that's where I was born. Grew up largely in Siaya as well. Mimi wambia watu, I'm born and raised of there. Went to different schools back in the day. Actually, primary schools. How many primary schools did I go to? I went to quite a couple. I went to Awelo Primary. I went to Mlaha Primary. I went to St. Cyril's Academy. I went to Komwok Primary. I went to Wagai Primary. I went to Lihanda Primary. And I went to Barkalare Primary.
Those are like literally 8, 7.
7.
Why? Were you like a bad child? Was it more of a parental thing? Was it more?
I think it's a little combination of both. But no, I was not a bad child back then.
It's a little combination of both. All right.
No, but it's really it was because my mother used to move around a lot.
Yes.
So everywhere alikuwa naenda nilikuwa tunasonga naye more or less. So that's why. But there are those schools that most of them were touch and goes, like soma hapa ta moja enda ta mingine pale, enda 1 year here, the other year there. But there are those ones that I really took time. Kama there's one called Wagai Primary School. Wagai is now like where I really went. And nikajenga nyumba, nikaenda kutengeneza roof kwa wengine. So I moved schools. I had a very interesting teacher who was like a father to me back in the day. Still like a father to me. Why am I saying back in the day? Yeah, he's still like a father to me. Mr. Samo Tulo was like a father to me. So when I got to class 7, he was moved. I went to another school. And both of us were like, no, we are not splitting.
Really?
Come on, unaenda, mi naenda. And he's also like, mi pia sikuachi. Kama anaenda, unakuja.
Oh my God, I respect you. God, the man you brought up, man. Okay.
I do. Yeah, you know. So yeah, so that's where I sat now my KCP. From there I went to the great St. Mary's School Yala. You have to say it. You have to say it, because if you didn't go to St. Mary's, you didn't go to school.
And if you didn't go to Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, ukwenda shule. Next.
Watu wa mass, hii kiburi mlitoa wapi? Tangu watu wa mass waambiwe ati yao ndio they are all the technical people in the country. Watu wa mass kiburi tu.
Go to huku.
You know, there was a time you couldn't be in media if you didn't go to mass. Like everyone literally in media was from mass.
Hapo ndo kiburi ilitoka. Alafu watu hata wadesto wanaendanga mass kusoma nini practical, so yeah.
But you know, mass is like now the KBC of universities now, the communication. No, I mean it in a sips drink. No, I mean it in a good way.
In a good way, yes.
I mean it in a good way that
we are the pioneers.
Pioneers, the old in the day. And now other people came up. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Shout out to Daystar University.
I saw that coming. Nimenafanya napeleka conversation. Haiendi pazuri. All right.
No, Daystarians sisi tunakonga tumechill. We let Kenya Mass take all the glory.
Ulikuwa kwa St. Mary's. Before I distract
Yes.
mind.
Yes, so I went to St. Mary's. Yeah, then after I was admitted in uni. And then because because of kutafuta, you know hapo kwa beauty ndio siko sure hapo kwa brain sana. No, but anyway, yeah, so after that I took it was like a very long academic hiatus. Look at us.
Hi, Shiro.
Look at us. And the food keeps coming.
Yeah.
So, yeah, after that I took a long break from my academic journey.
Oh, you went to St. Mary's, ukamaliza vizuri.
Yes.
And then after that you went to
KWACH.
Oh, before Daystar now.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. IR.
Okay.
Nikaambiwa huku niko wakulima. Huku sisi, it's literally in the name, Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology.
Unazaleta baba.
You know, huku tutatoka kweli. Huku we live.
Fisto. Fiesta.
Asante sana.
Guys, Bavaria Gardens is the only place you can get.
Tutanawa pale. Sawa.
It's the only place you can get this Bavaria Gardens.
Yeah. So tutafanya interview tukiita kule ikiwa hapa.
Tunaweza umauma, you know what I mean?
You know? But anyway. So yeah, finished. So that's when I identified my...
You finished?
It's not I never finished. I left because of
a
story yenye inaweza chukua another whole day.
What are you pursuing?
IR. I said IR. Yeah.
So you pursue for how long?
For 1 year.
And then ukaanza ukora?
Tuite ukora na nini na mambo mengine mengi.
Hizo mambo ndio tunataka exclusively hapa. The things we've never said, we say them over here. I'll get.
By the way, if we start saying everything, tutaka hapa mpaka next week. But we have time, right?
Yeah.
We do have time.
On your end, I don't know, but okay.
I think we do. Mimi I'm here. Mkiona siko, mjue amenifukuza.
You're here for me every day, any day.
Any day.
Okay.
Every day.
Okay.
So I can't say per se that I had identified my arts at that point. I had identified my arts earlier. Like when I was in pre-primary, I was already in performing arts. So when I got to high school, you know, even the arts, it takes time before you specialize in whichever area you want to nini. That's why you see kila actor anataka kuwa musician, kila musician anataka kuwa actor. We are all over the place because the talent is there. So when I got to high school, that's really when I met another Sam. You know, strangely, my journey has been a journey of Sams because my primary school teacher, the one I was telling you, was Sam Otulo. When I got to high school, I met Sam Demba. Sam Demba was now like my proper music and drama mentor in high school.
Yes.
And when I got out, then I met Sam Mwangi.
Oh, wow.
Sammy Mwangi, which is now the one who introduced me to public theater. But before Sammy, I met Sammy's protege. He's called David. Aliwa. Yes. Aliwa was now like the beginning of my professional journey in the arts, in acting, theatrics, arts ensemble. We acted for, this is between 2011 and 2013. I used to travel in schools in Kisii. We used to go mpaka huko Umasaini, mnaambia watu huko jokes. Kuna mtu anakuelewa, mtu anashangaa, akaangalia hivi anashangaa. And you know, some of them, and the most interesting things, those guys you're performing to are husbands and wives. Like not those ones of Charlie and Dame in high school. Husband and wife. They
like
are properly, yes, they are properly married, they have kids, but now they've decided, let's pursue this education thing. So it was a very interesting phase of my life. Then from there came to theater, Heartstrings. Now that's where Sami Mwangi, Heartstrings Entertainment, did between 2013 and 2016. That's when now I left. From there I started writing, because that's now also my other passion.
Yes.
Other
Script
passion.
writing.
Script writing, yes.
Yeah. For
Script
shows
writing
and
for shows.
your
Yes.
gigs. Okay.
Yes.
The Tony's Zama skits. This
Yes.
is the one.
Yes. Yes. So I started writing for Dr. Kingori, the Wicked Edition.
Guys, you've seen the man behind all this.
Yeah, it's we enjoy it.
Yeah.
We enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
an interesting process. So the Wicked Edition was born from scratch 2015. Did it 1 year. Let me interest you. 1 year we did the Wicked Edition. No pay, no contract. There is nowhere this thing is going. We are just making a show.
It's more like a pilot.
That's how passionate we were. Yes, we were just like hopeful. Sisi wacha tuandike tu, mahali itaenda. Let's just keep,
On YouTube, it's getting 250 views.
You know?
1,000, I mean.
Like the Wicked Edition is now big. It's now in its own life. So now after that, I started also as well writing for The Trend, because around the time when I was getting to Nation is when the transition was happening, when Larry just left. Met Larry, was with him for a bit. Larry just left. Then now I started doing kazi ya mkono for The Trend. You know those things we are told, ukiingia mahali jaribu tu
Osha
mahali,
vyombo pale.
osha vyombo
As long as
pale,
Mamina
beba,
anakuona na Denver
anakuona, uliza watu kama hiyo mic inaweza panguzwa, you know, I just
That was
ask. This was in now 2016.
Now before they took you on the show.
Yes.
Because now you're a panelist.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. In 2016.
Yes.
So Kingori was producing the show,
Yeah.
the early Trend at that time. Kevin Gitau was producing the late Trend.
Yeah.
But now, since we were working with Kingori as well,
And the early Trend, he means 8 p.m.
8
and
p.m.
10 p.m.
Yes, TTTT and 10 p.m. Yes. So tukapanguza kimbia hapa Setrana, mbia watu who's next on the show. And it was a very interesting time as well. So around this time is when Amina was coming on as well. So when Amina came on, they needed a team, like now a new team behind The Trend, because even the earlier producer had left. So now that's when we, together with the current producer Ndenga, we started working on The Trend. And it was interesting.
How's the transition like from, now you're used to like a certain producer, presenter, that's Larry, and then now you're coming now to the next personality. So how was the transition from, of course it's the same show,
Yes.
but different people, that means it's a different taste and feel to it?
It feels like a different show to me.
Yes.
It almost feels
It's actually almost a different
like,
show.
yes, it's almost because when Amina came, something that I learned over time is that as a writer, when you write for personalities, that's one thing you must learn. That if I was writing for you, it's almost like a speech writer. If I was writing for you, I must know how you sound. I must know Makena usema nini, Makena uongeaje, Makena uongea ni nini, Makena hawezi sema. What's your character Bible, quote unquote? What's your character Bible as a person? So that I know what you can say and what you can't say. So it's the same thing. When I write for Kingori, it's a very different show. It's a very different voice, very different online things. Then we became friends. Like we used to, Mimi, I'm that person who, when I like what you're doing, I will not share because atujuani sana. I will come and tell you, by the way. And since we are both artists, I'm not coming to tell you as just someone who's, of course I'm appreciating, but I'm going an extra mile of giving you notes.
Yeah.
That sasa pale, naona tufanye hivi,
Now as a
tuchange hivi.
scriptwriter.
Yeah, because I can see, I can tell, okay, there's that thing you're doing, and good thing she was in able hands. They were very creative, and Bedsitter Chronicles was fire. It's fire. I think they still go on. The people who still.
I don't think
AICY is not there anymore. Yes.
And if they are, I'm sorry guys.
Yes. So that's how we met. So now it got to a point, and AICY was like, alongside Bedsitter, she wants to also do it on, that thing of Alone Together, Sauti Sol.
Yeah.
Like we have this one together, but I'm multifaceted. I want to do different.
Kivyake, Chimano kivyake, but still we are a group, hatuja break up. Yeah.
Yes, correct. So yeah, so she came to me, told me, "Hey, by the way, na feel kama nataka kufanya hii kitu. So I'm looking for someone to partner with me, like partner in the sense of tusaidiane kufikiria, tusaidiane kushoot." And I was like, "Yeah, me I'm game. As long as I'm not the one mbele ya camera, mimi I'm just there to help you shoot, help you come up." Yeah, mimi I'm a behind the scenes guy. So as long as mimi nitakuja nikusaidie kushoot, nikusaidie kufikiria ideas, nikusaidie ku direct like how you should do it. And she was like, "Yeah, me I'm cool." So we started. In fact, if you go to our YouTube, our very first clips, most of them alikuwa peke yake, either peke yake ama with someone else, because mimi I never wanted to act.
So you just want to write?
I just want to write,
the script, shoots,
direct, tuweke product hewani. So did that for a while. Then it came to a day when there's this role we were doing, and a very good friend of mine who was acting with AICY at that time. So as I'm directing this role, I'm telling him over and over how to do it.
You can mention him. We know him. We know you, sir. We know you, sir. All right.
Nani, one of the very first people, actually, thank you so much for believing in the dream. Ian is Nyakundi Saboke, or Silas from Maria. And all the other names from all those other movies he's done. He's a star. So Ian was one of the very first people to believe in us when we were just starting that. Mimi, and I remember when we contacted him to come act with us, he was like, "Hey, mina come to Jibambe." He's an easy chilled guy. He was like, "Mina come, mina kuja to Jibambe." And he brought his friends along. Yeah. Akina Popo, Akina Nani, they came and it was fun. Yeah. So that day I'm telling Ian how to, and I don't know he change even, I don't know he do it. And Ian was like, you know, Ian is a director as well, so he can see it. Yeah. He was like, where ifanye? Where si ifanye? I was like, kwenda. Mimi si mtu wa YouTube. And they were like, no, do it. I was like, "Hey, mko sure?" Sawa. So Ian was the one who actually shot my first thing for online, because then akatoka kwa camera, sasa akakuja yeye ndio kushika camera. So we did it. And then it turned out well. So after that, we started doing, let's incorporate each other. Like, let's watch no, not video calls. This is way before. Way before. Right. We used to have a team. It's called AICY Creatives. AICY Creatives used to be a team of very many people. Mimi, AICY, Ian, Jerry. We used to have, who else? We used to have like a couple of people who used to be Sledge. We used to have a guy called Dan. They used to be part of the team. Yeah. So now, of course, tukashoot mavitu ziko hapo kwa YouTube yetu. People still watch them and they're like, "How watu kwani wamekuanga wapi hii time yote?"
Jumi, I know you guys from, the video calls.
Go. Yeah. By the way, who's kama kuna mtu haja watch, go to AC Stevens and Nick KWACH. That's how creative we were with the name.
That was too long.
AC Stevens and Nick KWACH.
Okay.
So no, it's because we used to call ourselves AICY Creatives before. The page was called AICY Creatives. But as we continued, we realized that people related with us as brands than the name. Do you get what I mean? Someone relates with Nick KWACH and someone relates with AC Stevens. Yes. So tukakaa tunajiuliza, sasa tufungue mbili? Hapana, acha tuende na hii moja kwanza. Just change the name. So that's when we changed. So as we were looking for the name, mimi niliamka nikapata AC amesema, tunafikiria sana, andika jina zetu hapo na tuendelee. So anyway, yeah, ukienda kwa hiyo our YouTube, you'll find huko chini. So now tukaendelea, corona comes, so we are shooting on and off. When we get time we shoot, when we don't, we don't. Corona comes and we break, everything stops. So that's when, like, now kila mtu akaenda in their own, and you see corona took a whole 3 years of people's lives. So ikafika mahali hatuwezi kutana wengi kushoot, hatuwezi, hakuna public gatherings and things like that. So that's when one day AC calls and she's like, leo nadu, kwani mimi naona to shoot. And in my head I'm like, tutashootaje bila squad? And then we are like, actually by the way tunaweza, si tuko na simu, si uko na simu, si niko na simu, to shoot.
Yeah.
So we meet. So when we meet, of course the first thing we usually do when we meet is throw ideas. We gather nini. So we are throwing ideas, and one of the ideas that come up is the baby mama drama thing. So we were like,
so whose idea was it? Before you decide, yes, this is it, sir or madam. You don't. Okay. It's a win-win. A win is a win.
A win is a win.
All right, so you guys are a team, so
yeah, we think together.
Yeah.
So
we think. These guys are dating. They'll confirm that. All right. We think together.
We think together. So
a couple that thinks together stays together
forever.
Forever.
So yeah, we do this idea. We shoot tu kwa nyumba tukiwa na simu. Edit rusha, just like we used to do the others. And the reception slowly starts becoming crazy. One person shares it, two, mpasho, ghafla, tuko, nini, that one. Yes. In fact, the first one that we did was just around the same idea, but it was not that idea. And then eventually now we do the baby mama drama. And so many people could relate with it. Unajua sisi tunakwanga wa touch and go, do an idea, it works, imeisha, twende idea next. But now this one worked really well. Yeah. So eventually, when people liked it, people were like, do another one, and another one. And at first, the thing we were grappling with at first is people actually thought that this is a real couple, wanagombana.
Yeah. Because it's so natural.
You know?
Nini?
They thought that this was a real couple that are having a struggle. Yeah. Even for the longest time, as we kept doing it, so tukifanya pili ya tatu ndio watu these guys are content creators. But even after they knew that we are content,
ni kama ni real, as in mnaonyesha tu watu ni real.
No, you know, when people do not know you, they don't know that you are an artist. So it means whatever it is they see, they take it at face value.
As a personal level.
Yes. Okay. So now eventually when they realized, guys started being, na huyu si ndio ule wa bedsitter. Na huyu si ndio ule. So around also the same time, both AC and I were doing other online series. Mimi nilikuwa nimefanya part 1 na Butita, and AC was doing My Ex with Butita as well. So some guys knew us from here and there. Yeah. And then, and of course, after that baby mama thing was not the first clip of ours that went viral. So that was helpful as well. So eventually,
the idea picks
up. People like it. People want to. So now everywhere I go, no one remembers my name is KWACH.
Marcus.
Everyone is calling me Baba Ryan, Marcus, Nani. Mpaka, do you know something I found strange is nikitoa kofia, nikitembea watu hawanijui. Like I would walk peacefully, kuna hata mtu ananiuliza kitu. But the moment I wore or wear my kofia,
Sulin Baba Ryan. Ule. Ile mtiaji.
Yeah. And so it's been a ride. So from the online clips, people started encouraging us that we want episodes of this thing. We want, if you guys now we know you're content creators, let's do it. That's when House of Drama was born. So House of Drama.
Amazing.
Yeah?
What?
Yeah?
Okay, me, I'm a fan.
No, alongside people loved it. Yes. I would not
I'm also a fan, as in I'm also najiingiza kwa mix.
Hapo katikati.
Yeah, the people.
Yeah, I know. Special fun. So House of Drama started.
Yes.
And also our idea was, how do we incorporate other people? In this idea. Let's grow together, because we are still growing.
You had already kind of grown, okay. At least you were somewhere. So yes. You were somewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Now let's expand this story and see where it goes. So we brought in House of Drama, and the response to House of Drama was crazy. Guys were like, we loved it. So that's when we started doing House of Drama now. we brought in a team. Now that's when we brought in Ndenga as a creative and director. Then we brought in Maina Munene. Maina Munene is a dope writer. He's a comedian as well. So he does more comedy than writing, but he's a writer. He's a dope writer. So what we did is sit down in creative sessions, come up with ideas. Where do we want this story to go? What's the backstory? Nini. Maina go put that in writing.
Wow. So and the ideas are that's where
yes,
actualize the idea.
Turn these ideas into a script.
Yes.
And he did an amazing job. Wow. Like putting these ideas into scenes and words and things like that. It's an amazing talent.
So does he also write for Baby Mama Drama? Ama that's for you and AICY alone?
No,
the House of Drama and Doya.
Yes, House of Drama is where. No, but the craziest thing about House of Drama, Mimi, I'm never afraid. No, about Baby Mama Drama, I'm never afraid to give credit. It does not benefit me taking all the credit because a lot of hizo stories zingine zenye tumefanya, some of them did not come from creatives. Some of them came from real, actual life stories. In fact, most of them.